One of my favorite monologues is in the movie Gone Girl, and it's the monologue called Cool Girl. You can find it on YouTube. I highly recommend watching it. Like, even if you don't watch the movie, just watch the monologue. It goes off. I love this monologue so much because even though the main character, even though she's like freaking nuts, she's not too far off from what a cool girl actually is. And I'm speaking as a former cool girl. Being the stereotypical cool girl is not something you want to be. In my opinion, it's the most belittling state of being for a woman. Many of us fall into this way of being or being the cool girl without even realizing it. Very often, it is due to abandonment issues. Thanks, Dad. So in this video, I'm gonna go over 3 reasons why I think being the cool girl sucks. What's up? I'm Parker and welcome to House Momentum, where I champion the authentic self. If you want to listen to this episode and plenty of others, be sure to check out House Momentum on Spotify. All right, we're gonna get started. Refreshing. So before I get into this, I just want to say that the examples I'm giving are examples that I've experienced because I too, at one point in time, was a cool girl. So the first reason why I think being a cool girl sucks is because cool girls are passive. They practically are like a doormat without any standards. She has no real identity because she likes whatever her partner likes. For the sake of this video and examples, I'm going to be referring to her partner as he. You really don't know who a cool girl is. And I found myself, especially in past relationships where I would be with a guy and then he would be with his friends and their girlfriend who was also a cool girl. And how now I look back at this, I can't even tell you anything about that other girl. This is bad because this behavior usually stems from, I want to say, daddy issues. Whole other video, the daddy issue video is definitely coming. These issues usually come from daddy issues where the father figure is in and out, in and out, in and out in the child's life, to where when she's finally a grown woman, she practically holds on to whatever is giving her attention. So to keep what's in front of her, she will do and just say whatever. Yes, she's a yes person. Her world will evolve around the guy or the partner. She never complains. That's the thing. She never wants to rock the boat because if she does that, she risks the chance of an argument. That argument could then potentially lead to a breakup, and then she loses what's in front of her that she's been holding on for reasons unbeknownst to her that she hasn't even looked at. To me, being passive cheapens the quality of who you are. If you're willing to accept anything from anybody, what's the point? What makes you so special then? It is so important to have standards, because your standards dictate how others will treat you and what you will allow. Cool girls allow anything. And many times I think a lot of this stuff is our fault subconsciously. Standards add value to you, especially as a woman. I'll get into standards a little bit more towards the end, but it is very important to have them. It is very important to show your personality in a relationship. You do not want to be walking on eggshells for the duration of a relationship. It will not work because it is not sustainable. The second reason why I think being a cool girl sucks. Cool girls attract emotionally unavailable men because she really lacks any really type of identity. What makes you think the guy that she's with has one either? Like attracts like, okay? So if she is willing to put up with anything or anyone, the person that she's with usually is not being himself, usually is putting up a front. They are not emotionally available. They're not investing in showing this emotion. They're not investing into the relationship. Otherwise, she would feel worthy, she would feel comfortable, and she would feel safe to be herself. Which leads to the third point as to why I think being a cool girl sucks. Cool girls usually are in very toxic relationships because they feed off of the breadcrumbs of attention. They take whatever they can get. So you have to put yourself in the other person's position. In this case, the guy or the other partner. They know no matter what they do, that the cool girl will always be there. So how do you think they're going to treat something that's always going to be there no matter what they do? like it's nothing special. And that is the recipe of a toxic relationship. You have a partner who's emotionally unavailable, who is not stimulating the relationship in any way, definitely not on an emotional level, probably only on a very physical level, and that's it. And then you have the cool girl who is taking literally whatever she can get and is usually misguided by the signs of physical love for the actual emotional connection that successful relationships thrive on. Both parties in this instance have no idea what a healthy relationship is. So the reason why I think cool girls do what they do, why I did what I did, is because I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to be seen as the nagging girlfriend. I didn't want to be seen as difficult. But what I'm now learning is that a secure man, a secure partner, will see your standards as value. Because you know who you are, they see that as value and they respect it. Think of it this way. If you know someone's going to always be around no matter what you do, you're probably going to treat them like nothing special. But if there's someone that you like that is very adamant into what they want in a relationship or what they and how you treat them, and you're into them, what are you going to do? You're going to play by the rules. You're going to respect. You're going to reciprocate. You're going to invest only if you are secure with yourself. So again, you will not be seen as the nagging girlfriend or the difficult girl if the person that you're with is secure in who they are. And why wouldn't you want to be with a secure person? And you're going to have to remember that some people just can't afford you. And I don't mean money. Think of it this way. Regardless if you're a man or woman, there are people who will say that they know what they want in a relationship. They know what they want in that partner. They want to have a family and they want to have kids, yada, 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 right? But then they meet someone who ticks all of those boxes, who is completely real and authentic in who they are, who has standards, who has a personality. All of a sudden, they run, they ghost, they back out. And that's what makes the other person on the other end, in this case, let's say the pre-cool girl, think that there's something wrong with her. And then she's going to just play it cool and work around them. When in reality, they can't afford you. Why are you going to waste your time with someone who can't energetically afford you? They can't handle it. Let them go. I was a cool girl for a while. I mean, I didn't even realize I was until, you know, you're getting older, you're in these relationships that are like going nowhere and you're wondering why. And it's because I was with a partner who didn't know how to express themselves at all. And yeah, I had my share of daddy issues. I had my share of abandonment issues. And the second I started to practice self-love, be sure to check out my video on self-love, that's when I started to realize, like, hold up. I don't want to do this. No, thank you. And the second I did value myself and create these standards and put this price tag of goddess on my body, the world changed, and for the better. And I am never entertaining the idea of being a cool girl again. I'm probably going to do a video specifically on daddy issues and how that's really affected the divine feminine, because for me, it just depleted it. So subscribe to the channel if you want to be up to date on some future videos like that one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.